It's Thursday, August 25th at about 11:20 in the morning, and the dogs and I have come over to the Cataraqui Trail just west of Chaffey's locks. We've parked at the Indian Road parking area and we're heading west from there. It's a cloudy day with a brisk wind picking up, and it's about 21 degrees, so it's very nice for hiking, nice and cool. And we'll see this section, which I don't know if we've seen before, at least not many times. Maybe I was here once before, but quite a while ago. So I think the plan here on this trail is to maybe walk west for about an hour total. I'd like to go further, but you always have to come back. Plus I already did about a 45-kilometer bike ride this morning before I came here. So anyhow, walk this way for about an hour, walk back for an hour, and then we'll take a deke into Chaffey's locks and check out that area. Here's a big clump of asparagus that has grown wild out here. I've just always loved the look of little trails or lanes like this, with the grass hump growing down the middle and the two tracks, especially with the trees overhanging the trail, creating shadier areas intermixed with brighter spots. Surprisingly, there's a fair number of mosquitoes through here in places. They're very tiny little ones, not like the ones around our house. Depending where you are, there can be a fair number or just a few or none, but when you get into the shadier, more wooded sections, that seems to be where they pop out on you. They're not too vicious, but they get to be a little bit annoying if you stop for a few seconds. Okay, here's where the Rideau Trail connects from Ottawa to Kingston. I suspect it's the fact that it's also a cloudy and sort of humid day, and in these pockets it's quite still, so the mosquitoes probably are quite active on a day like this as opposed to a bright, hot, sunny day. But otherwise the trail's very nice. Haven't had many vistas yet as far as areas to look out over lakes or swamps or anything, a couple of those, but you're fairly enclosed within the tube of woods right here. It's a mixed forest lining the sides of the trail. Trees such as red oak, elm, birch, poplar, red maple, sugar maple, white cedar. Those would be some of the main constituents that I've been seeing so far. It's interesting, the start of this trail, where we started today, started out very curving and winding back and forth, which was a bit strange for a train track. Now maybe they modified it after that or something, but this section here is very straight, just like a ruler for a kilometer or two. I've had a few people go by me already, maybe 6 or so on bicycles. They're probably coming from Chaffey's Lock, staying at a cottage, or maybe at the Opinicon Lodge there, perhaps. Well, here's an opening after about 50 minutes of walking. A marsh on the north side of the trail here. It's fairly large, probably 8 or 10 acres or so. So this marsh is primarily filled with water willow, Decadon verticillatus. You can see it here draping into the water. Forms a bushy shrub mat over the whole marsh for the most part here. Also mixed in is Canada bluegrass and several other sedges and grasses by the looks of it. Okay, we've been walking for about an hour now, so I think we're going to work our way back. Probably won't do a lot more video or photography on the way back, but then we'll head into Chaffey's Locks, hopefully. I'm not sure how far it is to walk from where we parked. I'll have to check on that, otherwise might have to drive over there.